Welcome to Mason Arena as the Mason Comets are taking on the Hamilton Big Blue in a GMC matchup. I'm Andrew Little here with Braden Wass. And Braden, what are you looking forward to today?
I think this is going to be a great matchup between two teams. You got a high-efficient offense in the Mason Comets, a high-efficient defense in Hamilton. It's going to be a great ball game.
Absolutely. The Comets coming off a win against Lakota East on Tuesday. And Cooper Matthews going to start things off for Hamilton.
Yeah, the Comets are on a bit of a hot streak here. Despite a tough loss against Sycamore, they're 4-1 in the last 5 games.
Yeah, this game definitely a potential get-right for the Comets. Hamilton towards the bottom of the GMC. Comets nearly get a turnover. And Davis Avery, this is the three-pointer. Ben Golan comes up with the rebounds. So now it's the junior, Matt DeBross, bringing things up for the Comets. DeBross finds Olam. He's going to take a shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Avery.
Just a bit off on that shot, but those are the looks you want to get as a Comets offense.
And Olam pokes that one out of bounds, so Big Blue will retain possession.
Yeah, Jack Ulam, one of the better perimeter defenders on this team. Almost averaging 2 steals per game this season. Pokes the ball right there, forces the possession.
Matthews has it, gets it inside to Holden. Avery thought about shooting it, passed it to Tillery. Now over to the sophomore, Jalen Morris. Again to Cooper Matthews, inside to Holden. Can't get it to go. DeBross, and he's attacked there. Comets able to break the press. No foul called, and Golan takes it inside, and that's going to be a goaltending on Andrea Holden. So a nice inside move there from Ben Golan. First points of the game.
Yeah, but you got to give respect to Andrew Holden right there. Made a great play on the ball, able to pin it off the backboard. Just barely touched the net, though. It's going to be the first points of the game.
Yep, good effort from Holden, but just a little too late. Comets now leading, and Jalen Morris is taking it up. Now back to Holden. Jack Olam's been trailing the guard, Cooper Matthews, all game. Ooh, Matthews gets it to go. Across the court pass to Golan, working inside on Holden. Offensive board for DeBross. Mason trying to make something happen. Tight defense from Hamilton so far. Manker takes a deep three, and it's good. Manker knocks down a triple.
Great shot by Ben Manker right there. Comets third in the GMC in three-point percentage. They can shoot lights out from outside the arc. Let's see if they lean more onto it as we go into this game.
Yep, when the Comets are hot from beyond the arc, there's not a lot of teams in the area that can beat them. They're one of the best in the GMC, but they sometimes do live and die by that three-pointer. An off-ball foul called on Holden. So now the Comets going to take the ball.
Yeah, but back to what you're saying about the Comets three-point percentage. It's very unique how almost every single guy on this Comets lineup can be able to shoot it beyond the arc. Ooh.
And Jake Hanley heaves that ball across the court and can't find his target. Looked like a quarterback there.
Yeah, heard the Indianapolis culture looking for a QB, get him on the field.
Yeah, it's a little too much on that one, went out of bounds. So Hamilton with a good scoring opportunity. Ben Manker gives up absolutely no room. And Davis Avery's inbound pass is knocked out of bounds. Wastes no time there, tries to find Holden. Takes him a second to find it. Now Holden working inside. Wants to draw a foul and gets it. Looks like this one's going to be on Manker. And it is Manker in the Comets' first foul of the night.
Yeah, Andrew Holden shooting 60% of the free throw line this season. Makes the first though.
Holden, second leading scorer on this Hamilton team.
Plays more like a traditional big man, I'd say. He's had 4 doubles this year. Top 5 GMC rebounding.
Definitely, and Holden making an impact so far. Knocks down both his free throws. So Hamilton makes a bit of a change. Hassan Robertson checks in. Davis Avery checks out. Manker facing some tight press. Comets able to work it out, and Matt DeBras unloads from 3, and it's good. Comets now 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. And there's that three-point shooting you talked about, Braden. And Jack Olam picks up a block. Comets starting to build some momentum here in the middle of the first quarter. 4 minutes and 54 remaining in the first.
Yeah. Bit of a rush shot there by Cooper Matthews. He's the leading scorer on the Big Blue, but one of the things you can say he can improve on is his efficiency.
Oh, and there's another big block from Olam. His defense paying dividends right now.
Jack Olam just absolutely denying everything in the paint. You'd love to see it.
And Comets will keep it thanks to some effort from Luke Kirkland, who recently checked in off the bench. And Jack Olam already has a steal, now 2 blocks, making things difficult for Cooper Matthews. Kirkland takes it. Olam thought about a 3, now driving inside. Pass it to Hanley, open three-pointer, and it's good. Comets feeling it right now.
Another 3 for the Mason Comets. That's 3 threes in the first quarter.
And now Hamilton gonna call a timeout. Hamilton, coached by Kevin Higgins, right now unable to stop the three-pointer. But the Comets, you have to be happy with what you've had so far. Shooting the ball really well, playing aggressive defense. Braden, what have you seen so far that's impressed you?
What I like so far is that their bigger guys, Elam and Ben Golan, have been able to penetrate the paint. And as a result, causes the Big Blue defense to collapse into them, find open looks. You can see them on the wing, you see them in the top of the key. But that's been one of the big factors why the Comets have been able to find so many open threes. And I think if you're Hamilton, you're going to have to worry more about trying to play man-to-man instead of getting up these open looks.
Yeah, definitely something Hamilton might have to consider. Coach Tui's game plan working well so far. And not only that, but the Comets, they're executing. Those three-pointers are all the difference right now.
High school sports would not be possible without high school officials. So please be respectful of the hard-working officials serving today's athletic event. And if you think you have
So the Comets bring out the same 5: Hanley, Manker, DeBras, and Kirkland, and Olam. Hamilton looking to make a few substitutions here. Avery passes it into Morris. Back to Avery. Finds Robertson. Over to Tillery. To Matthews. Now Tillery takes it, and he drains that one. Dre Tillery knocks down the first three-pointer for Hamilton so far. Jake Hanley working inside, finds DeBras. And Hanley, open lane, nice cut, and DeBras with a beautiful assist right there.
Yeah, I need to talk about one of the keys for the Comets offense. Matt DeBras, second leading scorer. Just overall, just one of the big spark plugs. Does a great job at the point, generating the offense. Does it again right there.
The Comets saw an open lane, took advantage of it. Right now playing tight defense. Tillery trying to work inside on Kirkland, and he picks up a foul.
Looks like a blocking foul on Luke Kirkland.
And now some substitutions for both sides. Alex Kelling, Anthony Sulik, Braden Greer check in for Mason. For the Big Blue, Andrea Holden, their big man, is back in the game. And we're seeing Clint Moak for the first time. He passes it in. Now Cooper Matthews driving inside, facing some contact. So foul called on the shot. Called on number 22, Anthony Sulik.
Yeah, the Comets defense so far playing very aggressive against Cooper Matthews. Second time he's been fouled tonight.
Holden working inside on Golan again. Can't get it, but grabs his own offensive rebound, gets some second chance points. So Holden on the board.
Andre Holden just taking advantage of his size at 6'6", just able to absolutely pound into the paint, able to get enough separation.
Yep,
and way to stick with it.
And offensive rebounds are going to be key for Holden and Hamilton if they want to stay in this game. Holden had 10 offensive rebounds against Princeton in their last game.
And as a whole, 4 double-doubles this season from Big Blue.
So Cooper Matthews driving down the court, gets fouled, and he will head to the line for the first time tonight. Cooper Matthews capable of some serious scoring outbursts.
Yeah, last week against Princeton, dropped 39 on the Vikings. This man could go off when the team needs him to.
First free throw, no good from Matthews.
The big matter, though, is just whether or not he can be efficient enough for them to be able to win. These past 3 games, Hamilton has lost all of them during that stretch.
And Matthews can't get either free throw to fall. Comets now have possession, but they lose it. And now Hamilton, there's going to be a foul called on the ground.
Yeah, but during that Big Blues 3-game losing streak, Cooper Matthews averaged 24.3 points per game, but he's been shooting under 40% during that stretch. But this Big Blue offense just needs to be able to, I think, to generate more offense off their other guys.
Yeah, and that's why free throws are so important for him. He's had shot 15 of 20 against Princeton, kind of buffered his shooting percentage in that game. And Matthews takes a deep 3. A little bit of contact from Sulik at the end. Now passes inside to Holden. We'll see an off-ball foul again called. Now Comets 5 fouls so far. Hamilton 6 fouls so far for the Comets. Just 1 for Hamilton. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Hamilton is already almost in that bonus. Not a great start for the Comets.
Yeah, and they're playing pretty clean in the first couple of minutes. It's just really been this last 2 to 3 minute stretch where they've accumulated about 4 or 5 fouls.
Can't afford to let your starters get into foul trouble, make things difficult down the line. Moak looking for Robertson. Now Golan takes it up. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound from Luke Kirkland, and the putback is good. So Kirkland second chance points.
That's a high IQ right there. That's a high IQ play right there by Luke Kirkland. Uses his basketball instinct, able to trail behind the open guy.
Just follows him down the court. And Moak, three-pointer in and out, grabs his own offensive rebound, but stolen by Manker. Now Manker working up the court. Finds Olam. Olam pump fake, now driving inside. Finds Golan wide open in the paint.
What a find by Jack Olam. Just able to see Ben Golan creeping up in the lower left block. Able to drop an amazing dime right there. Jack Olam also the leader in this Comets team in assists, averaging 2.8 per game this season.
And a good move there from Matthews working inside. It's blocked, and now the Comets going to take possession. Called a travel on that play.
This Comets defense so far has done a great job of locking up Cooper Matthews, just absolutely denying it every chance. This Big Blue offense is failing to get anything going without him.
And now another beautiful pass down the lane. This time finds Jack Olam. Assist from Matt DeBrasso. Comets offense starting to roll with 1.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Hamilton working around. Demetrius Berry has it. Now to Jalen Morris. Inside to Holden. And Avery, his three-pointer's no good. Olam. Outlet pass to Matt DeBras. Inside to Jake Hanley. And he takes a big hit. A clean block called by the refs. So Comets will take possession after that one.
That was a great pump fake there by Jake Hanley, but that Big Blue defense just able to swarm right onto him.
Absolutely. Now Matt, DeBras tried working inside, and he's fouled.
Yeah, and despite the Big Blues' struggles on offense this year, one of their shining parts of this team is their rebounding and their interior defense.
Manker has it inside, takes it up. No good. Hanley with the rebound. He takes the three. Nearly gets it off the backboard. So now Hamilton, a bit of a chance. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Barry has it guarded closely by Golan. Over to Matthews. Matthews to Avery. Nearly stolen by Olam. Passed out to Morris. Morris resets things for Hamilton. 22 seconds left on the clock. Big Blue working the ball around. Holden has it. Hamilton wants the last shot. Barry at the top of the key. Ben Golan tries to get a steal. And that ball knocked out of bounds. And Comets will take possession. They'll say it's off of Hamilton. Big Blue got a little greedy there. Ben Golan takes advantage. So now the Comets will have the last shot of the quarter. Just 5.7 seconds left. Although that's more than enough time for them to work down the court and try to get an open shot. Manker has it. Driving upside tight defense. Finds DeBras. DeBras gets a three-point up. No good. So to end the quarter, the Comets up 19-9 over the Hamilton Big Blue. We're going to take a quick break after the quarter, and we'll be back with you for all of the second quarter action. Welcome back to the second quarter. Comets currently have a 10-point lead over the Big Blue. Their three-point shooting really led the way. And Ben Golan started off, passes to Braden Greer. Golan, Greer, Kelling, Olam, and Hanley are the five on the court for Mason. And Hanley can't get that pass from Greer, so turnover from the Comets. Early break for Hamilton.
And just a bit high on that pass.
Cooper Matthews, Hamilton's star scorer, taking things up. And a really nice move from Dre Tillery, but can't get that one to go. And now foul called on the Comets.
That was a great job by Holden to follow the penetrating man right there. Able to get the offensive rebound and able to potentially get 2 points for the Big Blue right here.
Holden able to grab that offensive rebound, then the foul called on Jake Hanley. Holden now 3 for 3 from the line. Shot two earlier, both were good.
Yeah, what you love about Andrew Holden is that he's able to use his physicality, has a great set of post moves, and overall just plays really gritty brand of basketball. That's hard to find at the high school level.
Hamilton able to pick up the offensive rebound after Holden misses the free throw. Now Holden inside has it, posting up Jake Hanley and gets it to go. So unconventional, but Hamilton gets 3 points there instead of 2. And they'll take that.
Great pass, great snag right there. This Hamilton offense has been struggling to generate open looks.
And Ben Golan able to find Jack Olam there in the paint. The Comets right now feasting with these open inside looks, taking advantage of the gaps in Hamilton's defense. Cooper Matthews gets a screen, doesn't matter. Another screen from Robertson. Comets doing a nice job switching up defensively. Jack Olam guarding Tillery tightly. Tillery fade away, and that ball stuck on the backboard. So now Comets will take over.
Yeah, one of the great things about this Comets defense, they're able to move laterally quick. Right there, it's able to help them in screens. It's one of the reasons why that Matthews hasn't been able to get any good looks here.
And Matthews right there had the shot he was looking for, but couldn't get it to go. It's kind of been an off night for him so far. And Jack Olam not able to grab onto Ben Golan's pass. Comets put a little bit too much gas right there on their fast break opportunity. Matthews taking things up for the Big Blue. Screen set at the top. Matthews faces some contact from Kirkland, and they're going to call a blocking foul on him. Luke Kirkland's second foul of the game, and the Comets, they have 8 fouls right now. Hamilton's in the bonus.
Yeah,
6:25 in the second quarter. That's a big advantage for Hamilton.
Yeah, the Comets have a 9-point lead right now, but already in the bonus, as you said, and they got a whole 6 minutes to work with. Not only that, but Matthews has drawn a lot of fouls this game. I feel like that they have a good shot of clawing back here if they're able to draw some more.
Yeah, one of the best ways to close the deficit is free throws. Matthews 0 for 2 so far from the line, and he gets that one to go. Now Matthews take a second shot. Try to narrow the lead, the Comet lead to 7. And second one, no good. Matthews 1 for 3 from the line, but Hamilton right now doing a great job with offensive rebounds. Matthews tries to redeem himself with a 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound, though, for Hamilton. Matthews working inside. Another offensive rebound. Now 4 offensive rebounds on that set for Hamilton. Coach Tui frustrated on the sideline with that one.
Yeah. As a team, you got to be able to box out on that one. Just not able to get a single board down.
Yeah, but now Coach Tui will call a timeout after that possession. And it's just easy looks that the Comets are giving up. They're playing strong defense. They're not giving up these easy shots, but they're not. With the fact that they're not getting these rebounds is really opening things up for Hamilton.
Yeah, the Hamilton Big Blue, one of their biggest bright spots as a team. 3rd in the GMC in rebounds, averaging a solid 26.7 per game. For the Mason Comets, 2nd with 29.
Yeah, and you really do have to credit a lot of that to the big man, 6'6" junior Andrea Holden. We've seen him have a big impact so far.
And he's probably one of the main reasons why this Big Blue team's still in it. I mean, so far Matthews has just been ice cold. And I think on the last possession, he missed 2 or 3 shots off his missed free throws. So, I mean, I think if you're this Big Blue team, you got to try to start getting creative with your plays. You got to start trying to find other looks for your other guys.
Yeah, and Hamilton really leans on Cooper Matthews to be their primary scorer. So far, having an off night, and credit the Comets for their defense. So Hamilton definitely going to have to find some other ways to score, at least until Matthews gets his shot going, which, as great of a shooter as he is, could happen at any point. He could catch fire. So Dre Tillery now at the line, 1 for 1 here on the bonus shot. Cannot get it to go, and Jack Olam loses the rebound. So 5 offensive rebounds on this possession, still going for Hamilton. Davis Avery now at the top of the key. Hamilton chooses to reset things. Holden has it. Back to Avery. Screen set by Robertson. Over to Tillery. Holden. Tillery moving inside on Sulik. Gets a good pass to Cooper Matthews. And really acrobatic play there. It looked like he was going to take a shot. Last second decides to make a pass to Robertson. Picks up the assist, so heads up play there from Cooper Matthews.
Yeah, Cooper Matthews able to draw the defense with a great move right there. Able to find the open man. Just Great court vision by him.
And Jack Olam can't get the three-pointer to go. Offensive rebound of from Ben Golan, but they're going to call a charge there. Just a little too aggressive in the paint. Hamilton defense keeps their positioning, able to draw that foul. So double bonus already for Hamilton now. 10 fouls from the Comets. That is unbelievable. 5 minutes and 22 seconds to go in this game. Very uncharacteristic performance from Mason.
Yeah, this is going to be a long second quarter.
It's been a very long game already, and that's a huge part of it, those fouls.
Yeah, and I think if you're Cooper Matthews right now, just trying to be able to get a bucket, you might just start looking, try to draw some fouls, penetrate to the paint.
And Tillery's three-point attempt is no good. Ben Manker facing pressure, moving up the court, able to get it to DeBras. Now DeBras sets things up, and he's going to take that three-pointer on his own, and he swishes it. So now 2 for 2 from behind the arc. Matt DeBras having a strong performance, and he had a good game on Tuesday against Lakota East after kind of a rough stretch. The Comets, they kind of lean on him to be their primary outside scorer. He's stepping up today.
Yeah, just Hamilton defense right there, just switches off into him, gives him too much space, and take advantage.
And Clint Moak is going to match that with a three-pointer of his own. We haven't seen a lot of triples from Hamilton, but there they get one.
Yeah, that was a deep three too. I also saw at least half foot away from the three-point line. That was a good shot there by Moak.
So now another timeout here. Braden, if you're Coach Tui, what are you telling your team right now?
I think you have to address the foul issue. I mean, right now, this Big Blue team has a really solid chance of coming back again. If they just keep penetrating, this Comet defense just keeps playing Matador. I think what you have to do is that you have to play back a little more, try to incorporate more of a zone defense, but still be able to try to be quick, be able to switch off the ball and close out if they're trying to get a shot. But just try to be less physical on defense.
Yeah, and the Comets, that's the brand of basketball they play. They like to be physical on defense. These 10 fouls are going to make things difficult for the next 4.5 minutes, especially with Hamilton and how aggressive they've been driving. But Comets had the ball. Jack Olam starting things off. He finds DeBras. And Manker looking inside, but no one to give it to, so that's a turnover. Cooper Matthews has some space. At the top of the key finds Holden. Over to Robertson. Back to Matthews. Driving inside, facing tight defense, and a travel. Took a few too many steps. Hamilton wanted a foul, but travel came before. Missed opportunity there for Cooper Matthews.
Yeah, I think right there, he was trying to draw the foul right there, but the Comets able to play smart defense, able to just surround him, not get too physical though, and able to get the block and the travel.
And Matt DeBras takes a deep three, not able to get that one to go. Jake Hanley nearly picks up the offensive rebounds. Hamilton moving down the court. It's Hoke, and he's going to draw a foul. Colby shooting 2 from the line.
Number 11 for the Mesa Comets right there. So good transition defense though by the Jack Ulam though. You still don't want to give up the open bucket.
Yep, smart foul there despite being in the bonus. And Clint Hoke does not get that free throw to go. Braden Greer checks in for the Comets.
Yeah, for the Mesa Comets, out of all the teams you want to have foul trouble against the GMC, it might be the Big Blue. 8th in free throw percentage, just a couple ticks under 60%.
Yep, and Moak gets that one to go, but free throw shooting has been a struggle so far tonight for them. Ben Manker trying to drive inside. Sulik now has it. Comets facing a lot of defensive pressure. Hanley open inside, and a travel. So Hamilton has narrowed the gap to just 5 points. They have all the momentum right now, and only 2 fouls so far in this half. 3.5 minutes to go. They can afford to be a little aggressive on these possessions.
Yeah, if I were the Big Blue, I'd start getting the ball to the big man right there. Andre Hudson.
Braden Greer picks up the foul there. Cooper Matthews. Excuse me. Jalen Morris headed to the line after that shot.
Yeah, the big blue once again. Just taking advantage of those Mississippi Comets foul troubles right there. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the points next couple of minutes come from either the point, from the paint or the free throw line.
Morris's first free throw is no good. Demetrius Berry checks in for Hamilton. Morris, see if he can even up his shot here and gets it to go, banks it in. So one for two from the line on that series. Braden Greer driving up the court for the Comets. Gets it to Sulik. Back to DeBras. Inside to Manker, who takes a jump shot, and it's good. Manker having a solid night offensively.
Just great ball movement right there. I mean, if you could get guys in motion, you're just bound to find open looks right there. Ben Manker off the top left corner of the key.
And Manker nearly picks up the steal there and forces the over and back violation. Some nice defense there from Ben Manker, not afraid to be aggressive despite the 10 fouls for the team.
Just able to get a handwritten right there. That was some great hand-eye coordination right there by Ben Manker.
And that's what they need now. Two good plays from Manker in a row, starting to build some momentum back for the Comets after they gave it away.
One of the things you gotta love about Manker, man, he can just do it all. I mean, he can play defense. He's got enough size to play inside.
And DeBras, another three-pointer, and it's good. Third three from DeBras so far tonight. He's starting to feel it. Having a great game.
The hot hand right now.
Tillery. Now Matthews driving inside. He draws the foul and one. So Matthews been trying to get that shot to go all game long. Finally gets it. We'll see if he can convert the and one play.
Yeah, just a great job, able to get around the defense right there. Some great balance, great ball handling right there. Just able to get inside, able to take the contact and lay it in.
And Matthews, free throw is no good. And Sulik takes it up the court and one. Nice heads-up play in transition there from Anthony Sulik.
Yeah, both teams exchanging and ones right there.
Hamilton looked like they were going to have an offensive rebound after that free throw, but Anthony Sulik said no, took it for himself.
Yeah.
Got some points and now at the line.
Just blazes across the court. One of the things you got to love about Anthony Sulik, he is quick, he's an aggressive, an absolute menace on the defensive side of the ball.
And his free throw, just like Matthews, no good, cannot convert the and one. Hamilton takes it back down 9, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Matthews guarded closely by Sulik. And Robertson was working inside, but takes one too many steps. It's a traveling violation. So again, once again, Comets will take the ball. Matt DeBras has it moving up the court. Sulik finds Hanley. 5 juniors on the court right now for the Comets. Ben Manker thought he had an offensive look, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. Hamilton wanted to travel there. Excuse me. Ben Manker. Great play there, picking up the foul on the shot. Now trying to convert an and one.
I mean, that's just a hacky sack shot right there. You can't really do nothing about that. That's just, what an amazing play by Ben Manker. The finger roll. Just like George Gervin back in the day.
And Will Kramer, the senior, just checked in. And the Comet student section very much approves of that decision. A little bit of a hold up here on the foul shot, but Manker ready to take it. And it's good, so he converts the three-point play. Hamilton now has it. Cooper Matthews driving up the court, 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Tillery back to Matthews. Matthews driving inside. Able to find Holden, but blocked. Doesn't matter. Second chance points from Hamilton.
That was just a great play by Matthews. Just able to, once again, just penetrate to the paint. This is his elite speed.
And what a shot there from Ben Manker, not afraid to pull the trigger from deep. Converts on that three-pointer.
Comets are just automatic from the three-point line. This half right now, it is insane how well they're shooting.
Now Cooper Matthews headed to the free throw line. 1:05 left in the half. And it does not get it to go. Cooper Matthews just having an off night so far. And now David Metzger, the senior, checks in for the Comets. And we're starting to see the depth because of all those fouls. The Comets can't afford to keep everybody in. Have to be careful.
Yeah, and if you're Hamilton, you gotta be disappointed at how they haven't really capitalized on the amount of fouls they have so far. I think if they made...
Yeah, this is the recipe to beat the Comets.
I think if they made at least 75% of their free throws, it'd be a single-digit score.
That's 70-75% usually a good benchmark for free throw shooting. And Hamilton nowhere near that right now. Ben Manker can't get that floater to go. Holden moving up the court. Cooper Matthews takes a three-pointer. Nice little rebound play right there after his missed free throws.
Pull-up jumper right there. It's a very hard shot to make, but there's a reason why he's the leading scorer for the Big Blue.
Yep. And Manker finds Kramer at the top. Now over to David Metzger. 21 seconds left on the clock. Comets being patient with it, trying to find the open look. Jake Hanley working inside, gets a turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. And now a jump ball.
Yeah, tough shot by Jake Hanley right there. You know, fade away, one of the hardest shots in the game. Just put a bit too much on that ball, but open look though. It was a great move.
And excuse me, there's a foul, not a jump ball. So Andrea Holden will head to the line. We've had a ridiculous amount of fouls from the Comets so far this game.
Yeah, I think we're reaching around the 13 or 14 mark. I mean,
and Holden nails that one. 4 for 5 so far from the line.
And again, I just think that one of the reasons why Big Blue still have a chance in this game because of this man right there.
And that one is also good. So the lead cut to 7, 11.9 seconds left in the second quarter. Comets more than enough time to set up a play for the last shot of the half.
Yeah, I don't fear the Comets. I think your just number one goal here is just
a bit of a miscommunication here, but Comets will take it. David Metzger and Matt DeBras able to break the two-man press. Nice dribble move from DeBras. Ben Manker takes the three-pointer. It's no good. Metzger picks up the rebound. Last second three-point. Can't get it to go, so the Comets are going to head into halftime with a slight 7-point lead over the Hamilton Big Blue. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with you for the entire second half. Welcome back to Mason Arena. The Comets right now leading the Hamilton Big Blue 37-30. We had a fun first half, especially the second quarter. Hamilton actually outscored the Comets 21-18 in that second quarter. I'm Andrew Little here with Braden Rose. Now as Comets have it offensively, Hanley finds Golan inside, picks up the first points of the second half.
Yeah, a great find right there by Ben Golan. One of the big cogs to this Mason Comets offense. Defense just collapses right on him, able to find the open man. Or excuse me, Jake Hanley.
Morris knocks it down for Hamilton.
Yeah, Jalen Morris, only a sophomore, but he lacks for in size. He makes up with amazing playmaking and shot creation ability. Just proves it right there.
And Manker trying to drive inside on Tillery, passes it out to Golan. Golan finds Olam inside, gets blocked by Holden. Hamilton working up the court. Matthews to Tillery. Matthews now takes a three. Can't get it to go. He's 2 for 7. Excuse me, he's 1 for 5 so far from the three-point line. Has been an off night. Ben Golan open shot inside and picks up a foul on Andrea Holden. So now Ben Golan headed to the line for the first time tonight.
Yeah, Comets only had 2 free throw attempts in this first half.
And somewhat ironically, those 2 free throw attempts were both on and one attempts. So very unique first half in the Comets. On the other side, Comets had 15 personal fouls. Hamilton 17 free throw attempts. So very, very lopsided fouls in the first half. And Ben Golan knocks down that second free throw as well.
Despite the somewhat comfortable lead the Comets have, they've been basically outclassed in terms of free throw attempts, which is 17-4, and rebounding, which are being out-rebounded in the first half, 9-12.
And there's the first foul
19-12, sorry about that.
of the half. Mason, it's on Jack Ullum. He now has 3 fouls on the night, so a little bit of foul trouble for Ullum early in the third quarter. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third. Matthews driving inside, passes it out to Morris. Morris inside has a look, tries to lob it up to Holden. And he does not get it. That would have been a highlight reel play.
My goodness. Just Andre Holden able to just crash the boards right there, showing off the lead athleticism, just hanging on the rim. Almost getting the dunk.
DeBras finds Ullum. Ullum looking inside for Hanley. Hanley thought about it, passes it to Manker. Manker trying to find the baseline, can't get it. Foul called on Morris. So Comets. And that is Morris's 3rd foul of the game. He's going to check out.
It's going to be replaced by Son Robertson, the senior.
And DeBras tries to keep it in bounds. So some circus play from the Comets. Now Cooper Matthews working it, tries to find Holden, knocked away by Mason. But unfortunate turn of events for Mason there, losing control on their offensive possession.
That's just a weird possession right there, I'll be completely honest, but you see effort from both teams right there, trying to get the possession.
Matthews doesn't have a lot of room. And now another foul called on Mason. This time it's on Jake Hanley.
Yeah.
His 2nd foul.
So far we've had 4 fouls in the first 2 minutes of play.
The Comets are able to take over possession. Ola moving in the fast break, and he gets that one to go.
What a great move by Jack Ulam. Double teamed on that play from in front and behind. Just a great job right there, able to finish. So now Comets will take it again. Off-ball foul called
on Cooper Matthews. And that's Matthews' first call of the game, and now Hamilton will be forced to call their third timeout.
Yeah, and Matthews looked frustrated on the last play. Just Comets defense able to swarm so far, prevent him from being able to get anything going. Just been a rough night overall for the Big Blue offense.
And Comets off to a good start here in the third quarter. Came in leading by 7 now, so have extended that just a little bit. And we just saw that great play from Jack Olam, although Olam is in a little bit of foul trouble with 3. A lot of these Comet starters have 2 or more fouls. Braden, if you're Coach Tui, how are you approaching that for the rest of this game?
I think you got some room to work with here. You're up by 11. I don't think you necessarily want to take the aggressive nature of this Comets defense away from them. I think you still want them to play aggressive, but maybe start getting the bench players some more minutes. I think that even the depth that the Comets have is still able to generate a decent amount of offense, and I think everybody across the board just can play really well defensively. So I think if you're Tui, you start getting some more minutes for your bench guys and prevent your starters from fouling out, especially when you need them to.
Yeah, and we saw that a little bit at the end of the second quarter. Some of the end of bench guys, David Metzger, Will Kramer, checked in and contributed. Maybe we'll see that a little bit more here in the second half. Jake Hanley is at the goal in. And now steal from Robertson. Cooper Matthews has it moving up the court. Able to find Avery. That three-pointer no good. Manker picks up the rebound. Passes to Hanley in transition. Hanley going for a dunk and will be fouled. And Hanley had a nice dunk on Tuesday against Dakota East, but had a technical foul called because the referees thought he kicked the ball out from underneath him. And right there, Jake Hanley was going for another dunk. That time was fouled.
Yeah, very close. The Sports Center top 10 play right there.
Hanley's first free throw is good.
Yeah, one thing you got to notice about the Comets offense so far this second half, they're starting to get more physical on the offensive end. They're starting to be able to get to the line more often. Already 4 free throw attempts in the second half compared to their just 2 in the first half.
So another foul called on Mason. Blocking foul is going against Luke Kirkland. So he's only played a couple minutes tonight, but 3 fouls. He's one of their key bench players. Haven't been able to use him much. Comets pick up the rebounds. Ben Manker takes the 3 at the top of the key, and it's good. He's feeling it on offense tonight. Leading scorer right now with 14 points.
Yeah, 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. I mean, Ben Manker and Matt DeBras, just both of them have just been absolutely on fire from beyond the arc tonight.
Yeah, those juniors right now leading the charge for Mason. Tillery has it for Hamilton. It's to Holden. Holden goes inside to Robertson. Foul called on the ground on Ben Golan. And now Ben Golan has 3 fouls of his own. So Golan, Olam, and Kirkland all with 3 personal fouls so far. 4 minutes left in this third quarter. That could be noteworthy down the line.
Yeah, despite the Comets being up by 15, which is their biggest lead so far this game, you're definitely not feeling like you're home free yet. I mean, if you got 2 of your key contributors at 3 personal fouls already, you might have to start worrying about them fouling out.
Avery, really tight defense. Able to get it to Barry. And another foul called on the Comets. They can't believe it.
It's Ben Golan's 4th foul. As soon as going to have to force take him out of the game here.
Golan has to check out after that one. Now 4 fouls. Really in trouble, and with a lot of time left in this game. Davis Avery will inbounds it for Hamilton. Avery finds Matthews, guarded close by Kirkland. And can't believe it, another foul.
They just keep piling up. I think that's Kirkland's 4th foul too, and I think Tula's gonna have to take him out of the game also.
Yeah, 2 players with 4 fouls. There it is. Kirkland checks out for Braden Greer. Olam has 3. And more importantly, 4 minutes halfway into this third quarter, the Comets are just 1 foul away from giving Hamilton a bonus.
Yeah.
That really will lighten their load if they're trying to go back. And Braden Greer really picks up a steal there. Instead, it's foul number 7. Hamilton's in the bonus already, just 4 minutes into this half. Discipline typically not an issue for the Comets, but tonight everything's been getting called.
I know this isn't true, but it seems like they're just racing to get to the bonus.
Cooper Matthews, he's struggling so far from the line, but been saved by some offensive rebounds. Barry has it, and that ball rolls out of bounds after he loses control.
On that possession alone for the Big Blue, they're able to draw 4 fouls. Either it's Matador defense or this Hamilton offense is able to trick the refs or be able to draw fouls. Out of bounds on the Comets right there. It's going to be Big Blue basketball. Matthews
moving up the court for Hamilton, down 15, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And now Moak nails the 3. That's his 2nd of the game. Hamilton hasn't had a lot of success from behind the line, but Moak nails that one.
That was another deep 3 by Hamilton right there. Moak just has the ability to just shoot it lights out behind the arc.
And a travel called on Matt DeBras as he didn't totally have possession of that ball, ended up walking a little bit with it. The Comets right there, we're having good ball movement, but lost their momentum. So now Coach Chewy will call a timeout, try to get them to catch their breath, calm down a little bit, especially after all those foul calls. Comets definitely a little bit rattled at the moment.
Yeah, I think if you're the Big Blue right here, you're already in the bonus. Again, you got a lot of time to work with. I think this is a perfect time to start mounting a comeback. I think personally, you get it to your guy that's been contributing all game, Andrew Holden, who's a textbook example of what you call an interior post guy. Either it's going to be a bucket almost every time, or he's going to be able to draw a foul. But either way, I think if you just get it to him in a low block, you'll be able to generate points.
Yeah, Holden's presence has been felt all night long, and the Comets have struggled to find an answer. Because, like you said, if Holden's not hitting his shots, he's either getting a foul call or picking up the offensive rebound. And he's been helping out his teammates with that as well, giving Hamilton a lot of second chance and even third and fourth and sometimes fifth chances on his offensive possessions. The Comets, I think it's fair to say the Comets have definitely been outplaying Hamilton this game. Although this game there could be a bigger gap than there is. Only 12 points, still very, very manageable for Hamilton with a lot of time left.
It definitely doesn't feel like a double-digit lead, I'll say that.
And Cooper Matthews has it for Hamilton. Screen at the top. And Moak takes that jumper, can't get it to go. Barry has it. Holden picks up the offensive rebound, holding on to it.
Just board after board after board for this Big Blue offense. That's 4 offensive rebounds on that possession alone.
Alex Kellen gets it to Olam. Hanley inside, tries to get it, and faces contact, loses the ball. Cooper Matthews driving down the court. Goes for an alley-oop, can't get it, and Holden picks up the easy layup. So 4-point turn right there. Hamilton cuts the lead down to 8. Hanley nearly loses it again.
Yeah, well, for the first time tonight, this Big Blue defense has been able to lock up this Comets offense. Just overall playing a lot more aggressive, able to close out on guys, not being affected much by screens.
Olam drives inside, faces some stiff competition from Holden, but able to lay that one in.
I think Bolden might have gotten a hand on that one, but
yeah, Holden nearly blocked that, but perfect placement from Jack Olam.
That's a great lane right there. There's a reason why he's one of the top 3 scorers in this Mason offense, is because he's able to finish creatively around the rack.
Ben Manker picks up the steal, moving down the court, loses it. And hard foul taken by Manker. That foul was on Cooper Matthews. So at halftime, he had 0 fouls. Now he has 3. And he's going to check out after that. So starting to get a little bit too grabby on these transition plays.
Yeah, and again, sometimes it's just unfortunate. You got to play basketball like that. You can't just let him get that easy 2 points. But 3 fouls for the key contributor scorer here for the Big Blue. It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with their offense now.
Jack Olam will inbounds this. It's to Hanley. Hanley able to keep it. Not a lot of space. Manker takes a deep 3 with a hand in his face. Can't get it to go. Holden grabs the rebounds. Moak moving it. Finds Tillery. Back to Moak. Moak thought about a 3-pointer, drives. Back to Tillery. And swatted away by Matt DeBross. Hamilton will retain possession after that ball goes out of bounds. Cooper Matthews checks back in for the Big Blue. He will inbounds this play. Tillery at the top of the key. And foul called on the floor. And it's a charge. Excuse me, not a charge. Ben Manker picks up the foul there near the sideline.
For a couple of minutes, we had a solid stretch with the Comets didn't pick up any fouls, but that's going to be your 8th foul. We're still only in the 3rd quarter here.
And Demetrius Berry at the free throw line. Gets the first free throw to go. Now going for his 2nd.
Big Blue able to cut the lead to single digits now. See if they make it 8.
And that one not good. Sulik picks up the rebound, trying to work it up court. Comets across midcourt. Jack Olam has it. Finds DeBross. Not a lot of space. Telling has it on the perimeter over to Hanley. To Sulik. Comets trying to get someone open. Hanley, nice pump fake, drives inside, passes it out to Kelling. He's got to look in and out from 3-point range. And Jake Hanley picks up the offensive rebound, gets it to Sulik. Pass to Hanley, over to Olam. Now Matt DeBross, open 3-pointer, in and out, and rebounded by Holden. 6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Tillery gets it to Barry. Barry driving inside. He's got an open look. No good. So Hamilton closes out the 3rd quarter, down 9 to the Comets. We're going to take a quick break before we're back with you for all the 4th quarter action. Welcome back to the fourth quarter of action. Comets currently lead the Big Blue 49-40. I'm Andrew Little with Braden Woes. Here to break down the last quarter of the GMC battle. And the Comets have been shooting the ball well from behind the arc, led by Matt DeBras and Ben Manker. Each have 3 3-pointers. And Braden, what else have you seen from the Comets that's allowed them to keep this lead?
I think overall what they've really done well is that just ball movement. I mean, they've been able to create open looks, just able to find the open guys. One of the big reasons why they're doing so well beyond the arc is because they can be able to generate the open three, which, despite being a hard shot in high school, this Comets offense, we know, can make a lot of threes.
Definitely, and Cooper Matthews, typically the leading scorer for Hamilton. The Comets have shut him down so far. He passes that to Moak, over to Tillery.
And that's another reason why Comets have had so much success, just able to absolutely clamp up the Big Blue leading scorer.
Tillery with an open corner 3-pointer, can't get it to go, but offensive rebound from Cooper Matthews, and a foul is called. He'll head to the line for an and-one opportunity.
This is an aggressive play right there by Cooper Matthews. I mean, when you just look at him overall as a player, his stats, he can do it all. I mean, just leading scorer on the Big Blue, averaging 19, 4, and 4.
And Matthews' free throw attempt is good. Another storyline is the Comets and fouling. They had 15 fouls in the first half, and they are at 9 right now, 1 away from sending Hamilton into the double bonus. That has been the big area in favor of the Big Blue on the stat sheet. And Anthony Sulik, who just picked up his 3rd foul, has it, finds DeBras over to Kelling, and now steal from Cooper Matthews. He's working down the court. Can't get it to go, but offensive rebound from Demetrius Berry. Scuffle on the ground for the ball, and it ends up being a jump ball. So,
yeah, and you got to appreciate on that Cooper Matthews mislaid in. Alex Kelling trying to draw the charge right there, making the unselfish play in order for the Comets to get the foul that they need.
So,
just right now, personally, I feel like the momentum, you can kind of feel it shifting. You know, Comets had as big as a lead as 15 points in the first half, but this Big Blue team on an 11-2 run right now since then.
Manker trying to work inside, finds DeBras. And the defense from Hamilton has been so much better in the second half, giving up far fewer open jump shots. And right there,
yeah,
forced turnover.
Just a great job as Hamilton coaching staff. I mean, they got these players motivated, they got these players ready, and so far their defense has been just a whole different world this second half.
And Moak unleashes from 3, and he gets it to go. His 3rd triple of the night.
3rd 3. Another key contributor so far in this Big Blue offense, one of the reasons why they're still in this game.
And Jack Olam counters that nicely with a floater.
Man, Jack Olam just has one of the best finishing packages, I think, in the GMC right there. You get the little floater in the paint, you love to see it.
And Clint Moak has it again, who's been electric off the bench.
And it's called out of bounds on the Comets, but I don't know, we don't have the best angle, I know that, but it looks like, at least for me.
This gym let out a big groan when Hamilton kept the ball. Certainly thought that one was out on Hamilton, but yeah. Nonetheless, Big Blue keep possession. And Moak tries to make a late pass. Barry working inside. Nice little post move there.
I mean, great job trying to get the pass fake right there, just able to turn around. A little fadeaway right there.
And Ben Golan showing off post moves of his own, draws a foul. So he'll head to the line. And Ben Golan has 4 fouls right now, something to keep an eye on. It's kind of limited in his minutes so far tonight, but he's been impactful when he's on the floor.
Yeah, it's kind of scary to think about if you're Thule. Your top leading scorer is only 1 foul away from not being able to play in this game anymore. But I mean, so far this game, the other guys have contributed a lot. So I still think it's not your biggest worry right now, potentially.
Yeah.
If Ben Golan fouls out.
5 minutes, 45 seconds. Still a lot of time left in this game, and Hamilton down by 5 after Golan nails both those three-pointers. They're going to need him and these starters down the stretch to stay in this game and not foul out. So definitely a conundrum for Coach Tui these next 2 minutes. Matthews holds that ball, shows off some hesitation, gets it to Barry. Barry finds Tillery. Tillery gets a screen. Now Barry has an open look, opts not to take it, gets it to Holden, tight defense. And he gets a look he likes, not able to go. Ben Golan grabs the rebound and is fouled. So now the Comets are in the bonus. That's Hamilton's 7th foul of the half.
Number 22, Demetrius Berry, is second.
Demetrius Berry picks up his 2nd foul.
Ben Golan, shooting 1-1.
Ben Golan returns to the line after he just recently hit 2 free throws.
Yeah, so far this season, Ben Golan shooting around 65% from the free throw line. I mean, he's got overall, all around a pretty solid game, but I think there's one thing you want to improve on before he heads off to college, might be his free throw percentage.
And Golan knocks down the first free throw. And second one, no good. Cooper Matthews picks up the rebounds. And he finds Moak. Moak can't get that one to go, even though he's been fired from behind the line tonight.
And that was a good look right there for the Hamilton Big Blue. You just got to accept the fact that sometimes you don't make those.
Manker, nice double move. Now Hanley gets it to Golan, open 3 on the corner, and that's good. And that's a swing on momentum. The Comets fans loving it. And Golan gets the rebound. Little stare down at the ends. Momentum starting to swing. Comets 9-point lead, and Ben Golan is heading back to the free throw line. As soon as he checked back into this game in the 4th quarter, he has taken things over.
Yeah.
And now Cooper Matthews, the Hamilton star, 4 fouls as well. So the top scorers on both of these teams, 1 foul away from being out of the game.
Yeah, this Comets team just trying to close things out right now. Has a 9-point lead, 5 minutes left.
Ben Golan, 3 for 4 from the line so far. Cannot get this free throw to go. Cooper Matthews with the rebound, working down the court. Takes an early 3-pointer, not good. Olin grabs the rebounds. And Hamilton's defense will head back. Olin driving down the court, finds DeBras, open corner 3. It's good. 3-pointer number 4. The Comets have been on fire from 3 tonight. You talked about it. The corner 3 has been their friends.
The Comets are a big green machine from beyond the arc. Right now, just trying to close out the game, and they just keep building on this lead. I mean, you keep shooting like that, it's going to be game over pretty soon.
Yep, and forced time out there. And Hamilton, they'd fought their way back into this game. The Comets were definitely flustered, did not have the momentum. Only a 3-point lead at one point, but the Comets, especially Ben Golan, have responded so well. Golan hit that corner 3, knocked down 3 free throws, and then DeBras closing out right there.
And I think the thing you like the most about this Comet offense is that they're so unselfish. I mean, just almost every single play, you just see them just trying to find the open guy almost every single time. And that's one of the reasons why, again, you see so many open looks beyond the arc.
So after that timeout, Hamilton only has 1 remaining. And Cooper Matthews will start things off for Hamilton. Gets it to Tillery. Moak keeps it, but facing tight defense, and 10th foul called on the Comets. So Hamilton headed to the line with a double bonus. That foul called on Ben Manker, his 3rd.
Yeah. I mean, so far, I think the Comets have around 24 or 25 total fouls. I'm surprised nobody's fouled out yet for this team. I mean, there hasn't been a single guy that's been generating most of these fouls. It's just across the board. Everybody's just been fouling.
Yep. And Moak knocks down that first free throw, narrows the lead 60-49. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game. And Clint Moak, his second free throw also good. Ben Manker has it, tries to find Ben Golan, can't. Moak has it again. Passes it to Morris, who we haven't heard from in a while, as he was checked out because of some foul trouble. Ben Manker working down the court, finds DeBross. He just hit a three-pointer earlier. That one, it goes in off the bounce. 5 three-pointers for Matt DeBross. He is feeling it.
And DeBross with the steal again.
And Comets got a little aggressive right there.
And that's DeBross, another three, and the steal. I mean, he's just having a game of the season so far. I mean, this has just been a phenomenal night from
Yeah, it's been very effective for them. And for the most part, and he's been one of the guys that stayed out of foul trouble so far, so they've been able to keep him on the court a lot. Comets defense suffocated right now. Jake Hanley picks up the steal, working in transition. Euro step finds Golan, easy layup. Comets all the momentum on their side right now, 15-point lead. And Moak takes the three-pointer, can't get it. Hanley with the rebounds, and he's fouled. He'll be headed to the line.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you're Hamilton, you just gotta just find quick upper looks and try to claw back in this thing. But not trying to jinx or anything, but I think it's safe to say that the Comets have a pretty comfortable lead with 3 minutes left.
First foul on DeAndre Tillery. And Golan, 1-1.
Jake Hanley. His first free throw attempt is good. Comets right now, if they're fouled one more time, they'll be at a double bonus. 16-point lead. They've really pulled away in these last 3 minutes. That one not good, but knocked out of bounds by Tillery, so the Comets will maintain possession. Olam finds Golan inside. Golan in the post, showing off his physicality, picks up the points.
Defense was all over on that one, but just, again, great job to stay focused, how to get the lane.
Matthews has an opportunity inside. He gets it to go. And
The Hamilton basket was scored by Cooper Matthews. Timeout, Hamilton.
And Hamilton's using their final timeout of the game. A little bit unconventional here. 3 minutes left, down by 16, but Hamilton opts to use the last timeout now, trying to set up one final run. The Comets at this point, they can kind of go into cruise control, just don't make mistakes, and they should be in position to carry out with this game.
Yeah, with a 16-point lead, I mean, as long as, again, I don't think they get into foul trouble or anything. They just are able to play smart defense here, able to hold on the ball on offense. I think it's safe to say that this is going to be another Comet victory.
Yep, Coach Shuey has to be happy with the way things have gone these last 3 minutes. They've really dominated, especially Ben Golan. I've been so impressed these last few minutes. You know, hitting the corner three, taking contact inside, making plays on defense. They were missing him in the third quarter. And that's, again, the fouls. Fouls have been so important in this game. Even for Hamilton, one of their starters, Jalen Morris, had got 3 fouls early in this game. He's been out. He was a key contributor to the Comets. Olam, Golan both got in foul trouble. Hamilton was able to make a comeback.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic, actually. Fouls are what kept the Big Blue in this first half, but it's what kept them out of it in the second half. You know, They started getting their own foul trouble, started to get guys off the court, give Mason more free looks, and I think the Comets did better on capitalizing off of those looks.
Yeah, they've definitely calmed down a bit defensively in this half. And Jack Olam has it, matched up. Now Golan finds DeBras. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Golan, Manker has an open look from 3. That was a deep shot. Not able to get it to go. Now Tillery finds Matthews. Moak. Holden. That ball knocked out of bounds by Hanley. And Cooper Matthews is going to check back into the game. And with that, Ben Manker is also going to check out for the Comets. And Holden facing some tight defense right there. Picked up the offensive rebounds, but foul called. And that is foul number 3 for Jake Hanley in this game. Going to send Andrea Holden to the line. It's no good. Ben Golan.
I think regardless of not converting the animal, just holding a man. Just plays so physical and works too.
Jack Olam fouled when he's driving in there, and now 10 fouls for Hamilton, so Comets are also in the double bonus.
Yeah, it's going to be a long final 2 minutes here, but
2 shots for Jack Olam.
First free throw attempt from Olam is not good. Rolls in and out. Cooper Matthews checks in. Jalen Morris checks out for Hamilton. Second shot is good from Olam. Comets now 15-point lead.
Yeah, I think if you're Hamilton, you got to get a quick screen. You got to get something going and just got to shoot fast.
Yeah, time really running out for them in this game. Tillery has it, trying to find somewhere that's open. Cooper Matthews working the ball around. Tillery moves inside, able to create some space for himself. Some nice moves right there.
What a play.
But it did take a lot of time off the clock now. 1 minute and 27 seconds left in this game. Comets still have a double-digit lead. And Jack Olam finds Jake Hanley. Hanley's three-point attempt is good, and that should do it. That right there is the dagger. And Coach Tui going to call his 3rd timeout of the game. I think after this we'll see some substitutions for Mason.
Again, just phenomenal beyond the arc. And it hasn't even really been in just like clusters either. They're just consistently all night. They've just been able to just keep throwing bombs beyond the arc, and it's just amazing to watch.
Yeah, it's really been the difference. The Comets have been very accurate from behind the arc, nailing down those 3-point opportunities, and they prevented all of Hamilton's comeback because of it. And only one substitution is made. Luke Kirkland will come in for the Comets. And Hamilton makes one change. Sire Riggins checks in for Clint Moak. Excuse me, Moak's still in there. Riggins has it. And now Moak not able to get that turnover from Cooper Matthews. That ball knocked out by the Comets. But here come the Comet reserves. We saw Will Kramer and David Metzger earlier in the game, but now Don Hibbett, the sophomore, Abib Abib, the junior, and then Anthony Sulik, who's been playing throughout this game.
Yeah, Coach Shuley gave him a minute to work with. Let's see what they can do.
And Hamilton's going to follow suit a little bit. Nasir Harper, the junior center, checks in, number 44.
And number 22.
And Moak, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Kramer. Kramer working up the court, finds Sulik. 53 seconds left on the clock. Metzger has it. Side defense gives it to Hibbett. Will Kramer has an opportunity inside to Abib, and he's fouled. So sending Abib to the line.
Yeah, Abib, the sophomore for the Mason Comets. You know, I think if you look at the younger guys on the reserves here, there's a lot of potential in this Mason Comets team within the next couple of years.
Yeah, Abib has been showing a lot of improvement as he knocks down that first free throw. He's shown a lot of improvement from his sophomore to junior year this year. He's really been a key contributor on JV. They have a lot of faith in his development. And Hamilton picks up the rebound on that second free throw. Comets have finished off this game nicely. Tillery, sweet little floater there. So adding some style points late in this game.
Dre Tillery, I think, has the most pro.
John Hibbett tries to get a nice finish of his own, can't get it to go. Hamilton moving in transition. Again, it's Tillery with the jump shot. No good. Anthony Sulik picks up the rebounds.
Listen, the moves that Dre Tillery showed us tonight, just incredible, I will say.
Will Kramer finds Hibbett. It's no good. Hibbett nearly picked up some points. And now 2 seconds left. And Moak takes a three-pointer. It's no good. Comets will pick up a 15-point win over their conference opponent, the Hamilton Big Blue. And Braden, we had a nice little game, a competitive there for a little bit, especially in the third quarter, but Comets closed things out nicely. And like you said, a lot early in this game, three-point shooting was off the charts from Mason. Really efficient there. Ben Golan had a nice finish to this game, so Comets a lot to build off of in this win. Now back-to-back wins. I've been Andrew Little here with Drayton Walls. Thank you so much for tuning in.